Saskhila Wijaya. I'm from 6 PPA1. I'm as a representative of Group 3. Here, we will explain about ELT approach curriculum in art studies. For the first, I will explain the definition about art. Art is the skill of expressing ideas, creativity, and aesthetic thinking to realize the ability and happiness of objects, atmosphere of works that are capable of creating a sense of beauty. The next is aim or objective of art. Number 1, art as a show expression. Di sini maksudnya mengekspresikan dalam seni berarti mencurahkan isi hati dengan menggunakan gambar, gerak, nada suara, atau kata-kata. Lalu yang kedua, art as a means of developing creativity. Art sebagai sarana mengembangkan atau menumbuhkan kreativitas, yaitu dengan membebaskan anak untuk melakukan kegiatan seni sesuai dengan kemampuan dan minatnya, dan melalui pembelajaran seni dapat membantu meningkatkan kreativitas anak. The third is art as a means of shaping personality. Seni sebagai pembentukan kepribadian. Then number 4 is art as a means of building aesthetic impulse. Yaitu seni sebagai sarana membangun impuls estetik. For the next, we will explain by Wiwit Melaniawati. Thank you.
And the next is about concept or characteristic. There are several concepts for art studies. The concept of art studies must be able to act as a medium to meet basic needs of human education, basic ethical and aesthetic needs, the need for attitude and personality development, determinants of increasing other intelligence. There are 4 concepts or characteristics in art study. The first is multilingual, the second is multidimensional, the third is multicultural, and the first or the last is multi-intelligence. I will explain about multilingual first. Multilingual, that is development of the ability of students to express themselves, creativity, and various ways and media by using visual language, word language, using sound language, gesture language, role language, and possibility various combination of them. Jadi multilingual ini pengembangannya dengan mengekspresikan diri dari peserta didik secara kreatif dengan berbagai cara dan media, dengan pemanfaatan bahasa rupa, bahasa kata, bahasa bunyi, bahasa peran, bahasa gerak, atau perpaduan dari semuanya. And the second is about multidimensional. Multidimensional is the development of various competitions of participant educates about the concept of art, including knowledge, understanding, analysis, manual evaluation, appreciation, and creation by combining harmoniously elements of aesthetic, logic, and ethics. Yang kedua adalah multidimensional. Multidimensional adalah pengembangan beragam kompetisi peserta didik tentang konsep seni, termasuk pengetahuan, pemahaman, analisis, evaluasi, apresiasi, dan kreasi dengan cara memadukan secara harmonis unsur estetika, logika, dan etika. And the third is multicultural. What is multicultural? Multicultural is growing the awareness and abilities of students, appreciate a variety of domestic and foreign culture. This method is a form of change in democratic attitude that support students live in a tolerance of differences values in pluralistic society. Jadi multikultural ini mengajarkan peserta didik untuk menghargai budaya-budaya Nusantara dan mancanegara yang bisa beradaptasi dengan perbedaan budayanya, bisa bersikap toleran dan membentuk kesadaran peserta didik akan beragamnya nilai budaya yang hidup di tengah masyarakat. And the next is about multi-intelligence. This is the role of art in forming a harmonious person according to the psychological development of students, including intelligence intrapersonal, interpersonal, visual, spatial, verbal, linguistic, and others. Jadi multi intelligence ini atau bisa disebut multi kecerdasan yakni peran seni membentuk pribadi yang harmonis sesuai dengan perkembangan psikologis peserta didik, termasuk kecerdasan intrapersonal seperti visual, spatial, verbal, linguistik, musikal, matematik, logik. And the next is about material or scopes. There are different forms of art. We consider these two classes, visual art and performing art. There are two material in art studies. The first is visual art and the second is performing art. The first, about visual art. Visual art can be explained as a form of art that uses any medium to represent the artist's idea, emotion, and imagination. They are those creations we can look at. Visual art can be further classified as. Jadi, seni visual atau seni rupa dapat dijelaskan sebagai bentuk seni yang menggunakan media apapun untuk mempresentasikan ide, emosi, dan imajinasi senimannya. Mereka adalah ciptaan yang bisa kita lihat, dan seni visual dapat diklarifikasi sebagai ada drawing, painting, sculpture, architecture, calligraphy, and photography. I will explain about drawing first. Drawing is a representation of any form or object by hand. Jadi menggambar ini adalah representasi dari setiap bentuk atau objek dengan tangan atau dengan gambaran tangan. And the second about painting. Painting are classified according to the style in which they are made as well as the genre and main object of the painting. Jadi lukisan ini itu diklasifikasikan menurut gaya pembuatannya serta genre dan objek utama lukisan. And the second is about sculpture. Sculpture are also among the differences from of art that falls under visual art that are made in two ways. There is either chiseled or carved. Jadi sculpture atau patung ini di antara berbagai bentuk seni yang termasuk dalam seni Jadi patung ini juga bisa dianggap sebagai visual art karena dibuat dengan dua cara, yaitu dipahat maupun diukir. The next is about architecture. Architecture is a form of applied art that is concerned with designing and building any construction. Pasti sudah tidak asing lagi bagi kita untuk mendengar arsitektur atau arsitektur adalah suatu bentuk seni terapan yang berkaitan dengan merancang dan membangun setiap konstruksi. Jadi arsitektur adalah suatu bentuk seni rupa terapan yang berkaitan dengan merancang dan membangun setiap konstruksi, atau biasa kita kenal dengan orang yang mendesain rumah. And the next is about calligraphy. Calligraphy, the art of writing letters in a manner that it looks visually appealing. It is a form of visual art that has great commercial value and is much sought after. Jadi kaligrafi adalah seni menulis surat dengan cara yang terlihat menarik secara visual. Ini adalah salah satu bentuk seni visual yang memiliki nilai komersial sangat tinggi dan sangat besar dan tentunya banyak dicari. And the last is about photography. Photography is the art of producing an image of an object on a photographic film. The way the image is captured with the use of light differs from photographer to photographer. Jadi, fotografi adalah seni menghasilkan gambar dari suatu objek pada film fotografi. Cara gambar ditangkap dengan menggunakan cahaya berbeda, kamera, dan ataupun dari fotografer ke fotografer lainnya. And the next is about performing art. Will explain by my friends Esa Azizah.
Next, performing arts. There are two performing arts. The first is movement. In the movement, there is a dance. Dance is a form of non-verbal communication where the government of the body along with a company of music. Maksudnya adalah dance merupakan salah satu bentuk komunikasi nonverbal yang menggunakan gerak tubuh kemudian diikuti dengan suara atau iringan musik. The second is audiovisual. In the audiovisual, there are singing, film or theater, and then music. The first is singing. Singing, an act of producing sound with the voice in rhythm manner. Maksudnya adalah suatu tindakan yang menghasilkan suara dengan suara yang berirama. Yang kedua adalah film or theater. Film or theater is there are form of art that use stories that capture our imagination. Maksudnya adalah film or theater ini merupakan bentuk seni dari atau menggunakan cerita yang menangkap dari imajinasi kita. Yang ketiga adalah music. Music is any harmonious sound from human voice or musical instrument. Maksudnya adalah musik ini adalah suatu suara yang harmonis dari suara manusia ataupun alat musik. And next, there are English corners of art. Yang pertama adalah acts. Acts is say something in order to obtain an answer or some information. The second, yang kedua adalah beauty. Beauty is described as a feature of an object that make it pleasing to the eyes. Yang ketiga adalah craft. Craft is an activity involving skill in making things by hand. And then creation. Creation is the beginning into of existence of the universe, especially when regarded as an act of God. And then next, carving. Carving is design cut from a hard material as an artistic work. And then next, design. Design is a plan or drawing produced to show the look and function or working of a building. Garment or object before it is built or made. And next, draw. Draw is produce a picture or diagram by making lines and marks, especially with a pencil or a pen. And then trim. Trim is something you are aware of at some leaf. And next, display. Display is a performance show or event intended for public entertainment. And then next, imagine. Imagine is form a material or form a mental image or concept of. Inspire. Inspire is motivate traits don't necessarily inspire people to work. Next, idea. Idea is a thought or suggestion as to a possible course of action. And next, make. Make is form something by putting parts together or combining substance, contours, or create. And then origami. Origami is the art of paper holding. And next, paint. Paint is any pigment, liquidable, or solid mastic composition that after application to separate in thin layer covers to a solid film. Next, shape. Shape is the external form, contours, or outline of someone or something. Think. Think is a particular opinion, belief, or idea about someone or something. And then unique. Unique is being the only one of its kind. And the last, underline. Underline is a section of a text in a document where the words have a line running through them. Okay, that's all from our presentation. I do apologize if we have many mistakes. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Waalaikumsalam warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Good morning, students.
Good morning, Miss.
Okay, today we will study about art. Do you know art?
Karya seni.
Yeah. Art is the skill of expressing ideas, creativity, and aesthetic thinking to realize the ability and happiness of objects, atmosphere, or works that are capable of creating a sense of beauty. The aims of art is number one, art as a vehicle for expression, art as a means of developing creativity, art as a means of shaping personality. Okay, there are three aims of art. And here I bring the example of art. Contohnya seperti ini. Ini art
so
dari
nice.
paint,
In Indonesia.
lukisan. Lalu kalau yang ini art dari origami atau apa sih? Kertas lipat yang dibentuk sesuai yang diinginkan. Misal bentuk anjing atau bentuk kucing. Lalu yang ini art dari tanah liat atau gypsum. Okay, let's close our study by reciting Alhamdulillah together.
Alhamdulillah. Amin.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Waalaikumsalam warahmatullahi